I always make this joke that if Thanos met Killmonger, that he would have handed over the Mind Stone. Maturing is realizing that Thanos was 100% right. Nah, maturing is realizing that Thanos was dumb. Overpopulation ain't the problem. There's enough resources, but they're hoarded by those who exploit others, removing half of life, randomly eliminate some of them until someone else decides to do the exact same thing again. What if I told you guys that Thanos was written that way on purpose? Think about it. Who owns Marvel? Disney. Disney is the biggest media company on the planet. Is it not? Or is it one of them, right? They are also the ruling class. They are people who hoard resources. Has to be written that it's like, oh, let's make it random because it's that way, it's random. No. The reason why Thanos was written that way is the same reason that Killmonger was written the way he was in Black Panther. There are no revolutionaries that act the way Killmonger acts. They want you to be wary of black revolutionaries who want better for all of us, specifically Pan-Africanists who actually care, not specifically the ones like Dr. Umar who hate on gay people, but specifically ones who just want freedom for their people. And by freedom, they want freedom from white supremacy. Thanos was written that way on purpose. We all know the reason why he was written that way. If you're looking into it, you understand that Thanos really was after them people, but they wouldn't have been able to say it or write it that way because them people would be targeting them, as in Disney, because they are part of that ruling class. They are part of the people who hoard resources. They are part of the people who oppress other people. They are the people who exploit other people. For example, if you look at what's going on right now, the animators are trying to get a fair deal. And who employs the most animators in the world? Most of those animators are just contractors. They don't get health care. They don't get none of that. They get paid a flat fee and that's it. And you know what? They have to compete with other artists who will undercut them. So all of them are heavily underpaid. They're trying to get contracts and actual fair treatment. But you know what? Disney is not going to write something that targets themselves. So let's make everything random. It's like when white people talk about racism. They're not talking about their systematic racism. They're talking about people who hate other people for the color of their skin. They're talking about bigotry, not specifically racism. That's what Disney did. Thanos wasn't dumb. He is elite deflection or misdirection. That's what Thanos was. I always make this joke that if Thanos met Killmonger, that he would have handed over the Mind Stone to Thanos, because he definitely would have had a conversation. Now, we're not talking about the nonsensical Killmonger that they tried to give us. We're talking about an actual black revolutionary who's actually anti-imperialist, who don't give a fuck about taking over the world. He just wants to free African people from the hand of white supremacy. And you don't have to take over the planet to do that. But you can get rid of them, and that's exactly what he would have done. Imperialists would have been gone. We wouldn't have to deal with. We didn't have to deal with that no more. Okay, he would have handed that. So I just handed that. So look, here, take this. Go do what you're going to do. But the half here, don't get rid of the half. Get rid of all the imperialists, all of the systematic racism. Get rid of all of that, and we good. That's what would have happened. But they wouldn't have been able to write that because it would have made too much sense, and it would have targeted the ruling class too much. It would have targeted systematic racism and white supremacy too much. It would have targeted it would have targeted NATO. It would have targeted all of these imperialist ass country, white supremacist ass country, fascist ass countries. That's what it would have happened. The bamboo earrings, baby.